All right, start AHU Bobcats on a nice Friday night, 6:30 game. All right, Cujo gains his own, over across looking for centering pass to Hartman, nothing going. Looks like Shackhart's on defense here. That's changed. Shackhart and Krupski looks like defense. It's like Cujo is up front, up in the centering position. Cujo all the way across over to Wise. Wise looking, pulls in, shot, looking for short angle. Nice follow up by Shackhart to just bury that one off of the rebound. And 30 seconds in, Bobcats up 1-0. Okay, let's see if this is a permanent line change kind of a thing, having Shackhart in the defensive position. Root for the face-off. Bobcats again, come away with it. Evans tries to gain his zone, has puck taken from him. Knights trying to go all the way across, ends up in the back of their zone. Kept in. Smith all the way across over to Evans. Evans unable to handle that one. Morris chipping it back in, waiting for Evans to tag up. Knights gain offensive zone, looking to skate around, looking to hit the slot. Nobody there. Good stick work. All the way across over to Smith. Smith gains the offensive zone, pulls up, looking. Cross ice pass to Hubert. Nothing going. Knights trying to get up off the boards and out. Bounces puck, able to get it out. And Knights again gain the zone. Nice work by Gautier, knocking the nice player off the puck. Back all the way around over to Morris. Morris back up to Evans. Evans right back to Morris. Smart play. Morris all the way hits Smitty. Smitty over to Evans. Evans gains his own. Looking, pulls up, tries to hit Everett Smith in the slot. Nothing going, bouncing puck. Smith rubbed out on the backboard right behind the net roughly. Smitty jumps in. Smitty going to gain control, pulls it. Nice work. Fending him off, gets held, hooked. Cohen comes in for assistance. Smitty again. Smart play, down and around. Bump, give, and chase. And Knight's able to get it down and out. That's actually ended up as a shot on net as Langs plays that puck up to Cohen. Cohen gains his own. All the way over, looking for Smitty on that one. Mello keeps it in. Smitty takes over for Mello where he left off. All right, Knight's able to get it out, has some speed. Nice stick work by Smitty. Takes that puck away. Nope. All right, Mello down around, over to Stapleton. Stapleton up to Phillips. Phillips looking, goes up. Edelstein has it. Edelstein gains his own shot. Looking for that high left corner. And Garner regains his own. Still got it. Pulls back, takes a hit. Edelstein tries to hit Garner behind the net. Gardner does get the puck. Gardner looking all the way up top to Cujo. Cujo all the way over to Krupski. Unfortunately, could not handle it. Still throws a shot on net. Knights fan on that one as he try to get it, but it does go out of his own. Krupski gains his own, dumps it back. Edelstein picks it up. Edelstein dumps it back again. Over to Phillips. Phillips has the puck knocked away from him. Over to Cujo, waiting to tag back up. Krupski, all the way up. Gardner. All right, Knights having a hard time getting out of their zone. Still stuck in the zone. Nice work by Cujo. Cujo goes down as he attempts to get that puck. Knights, again, trying to just get it out. Cannot. Nice stick work right there. Krupski takes it, gains hold of it. Just past Wise on that one. Knights gain the zone, looking for a shot. First shot, easy save. Leg pad save by Langs on that one. Coming down around, Cujo goes right back up to Hartman. Hartman, just bouncing puck over Shackhart's stick. And he looks to play that one, just slipped through the mid of him. Wise passes it up, right back to Wise. Up and out. Gautier, putt. Over. Morris. Morris looking. Looks up. Shackart. Wise. Wise skating around. Looking. Overall, Gautier. Gautier shot. Looking for a tip in front. Nothing there. Nice hustle by Morris. Keeps it in. Takes a little hit. Nice backup by Hartman. Nice get it down and out again. Morris dumping it back in. Hartman giving chase. Knight's going all the way around. Gautier has it. Nice stick work by Gautier. Gautier passing all the way across. Shot high off the backboard. All right, 9:46 left in the first period. 1-0. Bobcats looking to get a line change. Shackart.
I figured the guy talking the whole time would know.
It's not me.
All right, Stapleton. Shot right off the draw. It's going down. Icing. Yep.
I'm not the incredible multitasker that my husband is.
Oh, you can't film and be disappointed at the
Oh,
same
I don't
time?
know. You go for the
No,
song
like
about
he'll
DJ
ask me like what
Oh,
happened.
this
I'm
is
like,
going to
I
get you
don't know.
right back in the game. You're good.
All right, Hubert for the face-off. Easy face-off win. Stapleton keeps it in, dumps it down and around. Tries to get it through over to Hubert. Nothing going. Still has it. Goes all the way over to Hubert. Kept in. Smith. Smith looking. Dumps it down to Evans. Evans looking. Able to skate out of that mess. Stapleton. All the way across. Over. Mello. Shot. Ooh. Evans comes away with it. Up top, over to Stapleton again. Stapleton over to Mello. Mello shot again. Nice save. Nice goaltender looking for a tip in front from Smith.
In case you need a concussion.
All right, Krepsy Cujo back in. All right, Bobcat face-off win again. Evans has the puck. All the way top, Cujo all the way over to Krepsy. Looking for a centering pass to Smith, nothing going. Krepsy again, nice back up right there by Smith to take over as Krepsy skates the puck in. Back up top to Smith. Smith has all kinds of time to skate right in, point blank shot. Goaltender's feeling that one. Looked like it caught him maybe right under the armpit. Knight's goaltender shakes that one off and face off to the left-hand side. Again, Bobcats coming with the face-off win. Nice play by Krepsy, dumps it down on that side boards. Oh, stretch pass. No ice. Just out of the reach of the Knights player. And he plays that one to the far corner. Just over past the Knights stick. Smitty looks up. Wise looking. Pulls back. Back to Krepsy. Kind of in the mess of everyone's feet. Krepsy gains it. Dumps it in the zone. Looking for a line change for him. Smitty and Bump fighting on that backboard, just a little bit behind the net. Puck not moving very much. Looks like Smitty's moving it a little bit. Bump comes away with it, looking. Tries to hit Wise as he's cutting across into the slot. No dice. Cujo from Lanes. Goes up behind the net. Over to Morris. Morris looking. Uses the boards. Nice pass right up to Smitty. And they're gone. Smitty into the zone. Takes a little rub out on that sideboard. Still able to get a beautiful pass in front. Knocked away by the Knights defender. Puck just past Morris. Morris using the boards right to Smitty. Smitty dumps it back down and in. All right, and the offense get a line change. Gardner, Phillips, and Edelstein come out. Edelstein. All right, down around. Morris gains the puck. Look in. Up top. Gardner. Quick pass right to Edelstein. Nicely done. Edelstein chases his own puck. Gets his own puck. Right behind the net. Loses it. Nice read by Gardner. Gardner. And Morris shot on net. All right, face off will be to the left of the United goaltender.
He is at Scottsdale at the moment.
What is that?
That's the month of February.
Oh, that's what, does he got a game up there?
Yeah, they've what do you got?
Phillips, Edelstein, Gardner, Morris, Gautier. Bobcats again come away with it. Phillips behind the net. Gains it, dumps it back down and around over to Edelstein. Edelstein just not quite there. Knights looking, use the boards. They do gain the zone. Nice defense by Morris. Morris takes a hit behind the net. Nothing too big there. Right back, off the sticks, up and out. Gardner gets it out. Off of shin pads. Gardner gains his own shot. Oh, nice glove. Juicy rebound right in front. Nicely kept in by Shackhart. Still looking to keep it in. Still in. Up to Gautier looking for Shackhart in front of the net. Nice to get it down out. Nice hustle by Knights. Nice hustle by Gautier as well. Gautier pulls up behind the net. Looking. Goes all the way across over to Wise. Wise has plenty of room to skate that in. He does. Tries to pull up. Loses the puck. Nice follow up there. Stapleton tries to keep it in. Does keep it in. Right back to Wise. Shackhart. Shot. And somehow off the blocker and in. Weird bounce off the goaltender. That makes 2 for Shackhart. Let's see if he can get a hat trick this game. 10 minutes in to the first period, and he's got 2.
Everything else.
When you lose it, it comes out. He did it a couple times. He like moved it and it came out. So I'm like, I wouldn't go back in right now. This game's not that important. So
We'll get you good.
we'll get him out, get him straightened, and he'll be okay. Right now,
Not this weekend.
no.
You're not this weekend.
Probably dislocated.
All right, kept in. Stapleton shot. No, keeps the puck. Looking. Hits the shin pad of the Knights defender. Wrangles it back in. Looking. Mellow. Still looking. Dumps it back over to Stapleton. Smart play. Goes back. Regroups. Just behind Evans. Unable to grab that. Nice pass. Nice defense. Nice save. Fall around. Good teamwork. All in front. There comes Hubert. Hubert looking. Shot. High. Glove side. That makes 3.
So get with Matt on like his after this weekend, and he can do some like a little bit of strengthening.
All right. Smith gains his own. Goes all the way across Evans. Evans couldn't handle that one. Nicely kept in by Crutchley. Crutchley back down to Evans. Evans looking, centering pass to Hubert. Just a little over his. All right. Knights able to get it out. And high pop fly. Langs will catch that one. Showing his baseball skills.
No, outfield skills. Did you say that?
All right, Hubert for the face-off. Cujo wins. All across. Nicely defended. Dumps it back down around again. Hubert behind that, gets the puck, loses the puck. Nice work by Krupski right there to help QB out. And it's up and out. Smith looking for Evans, gets Evans. Evans unfortunately just had it knocked away right at the blue line. Knights trying to gain the zone. They do, looking all the way across, picked off by Smith. Offsides is the call currently. Everybody tagged back up. Krupski's got some room. Looking to skate. He's gonna skate. Pat, nope. Passes it all the way over. Tries to hit the center, man. Nothing going. Lots of juicy rebounds in front. Smith gains the puck. I think at this point right now, the Knights are just kind of defeated. And Smith skates that way and goes far glove side. I'm just saying, I think the Knights are just kind of defeated already. They're not even really playing much hockey currently. All right, Smith, Sheckart, Bump, Gauthier, and Morris. And just like that, Bobcats up 4. Knights try and dump it down in, can't even get it in. Picked off by Smitty. Smitty skating the zone, looking, pulling far, knocks it as it knocked away from him. And Knights do end up getting it out of their zone. Looking, nicely defended. All right, we are going to get a hook from Sheckart. Sheckart to the box. We will have the face-off to the left-hand side of wings. Bobcats on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. All right, Smitty for Zaw. Knights come away with it, looking to set it up. Not quite sure miscommunication already from the Knights. Nice play by Morris. Again, Knights still trying to set it up. Shot. High glove. All right, Smitty for a face-off again. Smitty wins the face-off on this one. Morris tried to get it all the way down around and out. Nothing going. Morris again is going to get a second try at it. Dumps it up. Steps in again. By the Knights. Looking to set up. Going all the way across. Easy read by Gauthier. Gauthier picked that one up. Dumped it all the way down in. Shot on net nonetheless. Bobcats getting changed. 3-4. Picked off again. Here comes Edelstein. Edelstein gains his own. Tries to pull it. Nothing going. Has it taken. Nice work by Phillips on the sideboard. Knights barely able to gain his own. Nice outflow by Mello. Nice gain his own. Easy save by Langs from the face-off dot on that one. Alright, face-off, right-hand side. Edelstein will take the draw on this one, along with Mello, Phillips, and Stapleton. Nice, easy draw by Edelstein. All the way to Phillips. Phillips has time. Right, tries to hit Edelstein, bouncing puck. Right idea, smart play. And again, Phillips can go with it, using the boards down and out. Great idea, nice hustle by Edelstein. Edelstein, oh. Knights looking to get it out.
Yeah, Bodie's playing.
Knights gain the zone. Mello gets the puck. Takes a hit. Mello still fighting in this corner here. Holding it, burning lots of time. 3 Knights players, 2 Bobcats. Bobcats still have the puck. There you go, Stapleton using his skate to get that one out. Hell of a play by Mello on that one. Mello using the board, up and bouncing puck. Nope, Knights do keep it in. Center, nobody there, picked off by Stapleton. Read that one a mile away. Fortunately, he fan on it, but dumps it down into the zone. That's the end of the power play for the Knights. Knights again, barely able to get out of the zone. They do, but puck taken right away by Gardner. Nope, loses it at center ice. Knights gain the zone, shot looking low. No rebound, no challenge. All right, Wise for the face-off. Again, Bobcats with the face-off win. Crupsy dumps around TP with 4 seconds left. And we're just going to burn the time. And that's the end of the first period. Bobcats 4, Knights nothing. Knights pretty much defeated from the looks of things currently in the first period. We'll see how they start out the second.
What is it?
Did you unmute me? Oh, you did now.
You're good now.
Yeah, we're good now. I'm not muted anymore. All right. Face-off win. Bobcats win it. Smith shot. Evans is taken down right in the slot. Almost kept in. They're going to say Smith entered and went offsides as Evans was still out of the zone currently. All right, Hubie for the face-off, wins it, dumps it back. D to D, nice pass. Morris looking, dumps it down and in. Giving chase out of the Bobcats. Knight's able to somehow get that out. Nice stick work by Evans, causing havoc there. Tries to dump it up to Smith, nothing going. Knights still can't get it out. Back down into their defensive zone goes. Read that one. Knights still somehow able to get that one out again. Go all the way across. Nope, that read and picked off. Morris tries to hit Smith. That's picked off. Morris again gets the puck, dumps it down and in. Next goaltender plays the puck. Oh, goes all the way across. Knights have a player on the right-hand side. Cannot get a shot. Nice defense by the Bobcats on that one. Smith looking. Passes it up to Smitty. Smitty's going to take a hit. Nice play by the Knights players. Comes in. Smith looking. Centering pass. Tries to hit Evans. Has his stick whacked as he tries to get a shot on. Nice hit by Gautier in the sideboard. Coming around. Knights looking. Tried to hit a guy skating for the center. Nothing going on that one. Just a little bit way behind him. Knights go side to side. Again, gain the zone. Nothing going. Easily picked off by Stapleton. Stapleton the bump. Bump gets it up to Smitty. Smitty looks. Beautiful pass to Shackart. He just could not handle that one. Blows the tire as he's skating in. Right back up he goes. Nicely kept. Smitty again. Back corner board. Smitty's going to get to the spot. Looking for the slot.
I couldn't stop myself.
Here comes Bump. Bump gained it. Bump all the way up top. Stapleton looking low. Nothing going. Looking for a rebound. He did not make it through. Tried to get it to Smitty in the slot. Nice stakes by the Knights players. Not allow that to happen. Nice player shot from just inside the blue line. Here comes Shackart. Shackart's looking to carry it. No, throws it all the way over to Bump. Bump barely gets a little bit of a stick on that one. Still giving chase behind it. Bump has his stick popped way up in there. Almost hits the raft. And then we get a shot on net. Hits that top post. Knights again looking to go across. Trying to get it out. Lose it. Kept in by Gardner. Gardner pulls it. Tries to get a short angle shot. Nice play by the Knights on that one. Loses it for a second. Is Phillips. Right back, Gardner. Here comes Mello. Gardner draws a penalty as he loses his stick and goes down on that one.
Horrible.
And the Knights will be going to a box for a slash on Gardner as he loses his stick and goes down roughly right in the slot.
Get him out of here, Ralph. We can't have that kind of stuff.
All right, face off to the left of the Knights goaltender. Bobcats face off win, but the Knights get that down and out of the zone. Cujo has the puck. Looking to set something up, goes all the way across. Wise. Wise skates, tries to hit Hartman on that far blue line, unable to do so. Okay, all the way up. Cujo has all kinds of time room. He's just going to skate it in. Dumps it back down. Hartman. Hartman's looking all the way across the slot. Not quite sure how that got all the way through. Wise to Gautier. Gautier back to Wise. Wise is going to skate in. Oh, he had the shot. Not quite sure why he was looking for Cujo on that one, but nonetheless he was. Cujo back over to Wise. Wise over to Cujo. Cujo tries to get a shot. Oh, 6, nothing going. Hartman easily gets back to that puck. Hartman Wise. Wise looking. Cujo. Lots of good movement by the Bobcats currently. Oh, centering slot looking for Wise. Driving in the back. Gautier shot looking for a tip. Nothing going. Hits one of the Knights players. Hartman shot. Hits the goaltender right in the chest pad. Goaltender had no clue where that puck was. And Knights are able to get it all the way down and out. The Wings plays the puck. 30 seconds left on the Bobcat power play. Gautier looking. Passes it up to Evans. And that's going to be offsides. All right, Hewer for the call with Evans and Smith in. Nope. D goes to Smith. Right back to Smith. Smith gains his own. Looking. Still looking. Passes. Evans. Evans to shot. Up and going. Bouncing puck in front of the net. Bobcats trying to get it. Krupski dumps it back down. Goes all the way across. Off Evans' stick. Evans goes back to Stapleton. Stapleton shot low. Nice leg pad save. Right back up top. Krupski down. Hubert. Hubert looking. Back down around to Smith. Smith looking for Evans. Nothing going. Smith again. Shot. Leg pad save again. Nice play. Kept in by Hubie. Hubie looking. Pulls the puck. Tries to backhand it.
It's over.
Bouncing puck down and out. Krupski easily gets to that puck. Pulls up. Oh, Bobcats missing that puck. Nice player. Get it up and out. Here comes Evans. Gains the zone. Right over to Smith. Smith looking. Oh, tries to hit Evans. Beautiful play as Evans right in the slot. Nicely kept in. Stapleton. Yep, still kept in by Stapleton. Still. Stapleton still trying to whack it in. Nicely kept in by Evans. Evans looking. Can't get through. Trying to get a pass right to Smith. Smith decides to go take a line change all the way over to Morris. Morris down and around. Stapleton kept it in. No Bobcats chase on that one. Gives the Knights a little bit of time. Nice work by Smith. Takes the puck and Turner. All right. Smitty all the way up top to Morris. Morris back down to Smitty. Smitty looking for Wise. Nope. Right back up to Morris. Morris shot. Looking for a tip off of Wise. Just a little wide. Wise takes a hit in that corner board. Kept in. Bump. Trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. Takes the hit. Nice shot. Wise point blank. Nothing going. Bad bounce for the Knights on that one. Wise is just getting manhandled on that sideboard over there. Again, weird bounce. Right back to Wise off the weird bounce of the board. Oh, the top of Morris. Morris shot. Looking. Tip off of Gardner, and that's a goal. Wow, what a tip.
Nice shot.
Nice shot by Morris to just throw it at the net, and somehow Gardner gets a beautiful stick on that one, redirects that thing about an extra foot higher. All right, Bobcats up 5-0, 6 minutes left, second period.
Although I will say that my neighbors in the elements week was
Nicely kept. Beautiful work by Morris on that one. That'll shot. All right, high stick played all the way down. It does go. Right hand side wings on this one. All right, again, Bobcats come away with it. Morris has the puck, takes it behind the net, looks all the way over to Reed. Reed passes it up, gets it up to the other Reed. Reed knocked off of it. Bobcats again. Morris over to Mello. Mello looking. Decides to just gain his own himself. He's got all kinds of time. Shot, looking for a rebound off the leg pad. Phillips is able to get a good stick on that. Reed's a little upset with himself on that one. All right, Knights get it down and out. Finally gain their offensive zone for a second again, just to go right back out. All right. Nice hit on the sideboard by Mel over there. Reed Gardner gets the puck. Gets it out, still fighting. Nice hit by Mel again. Little Knight sandwich over there. Edelstein down and around over to Phillips. Phillips takes a hit. It's still coming away with it. Nice pick off right there. Pass over to Gardner. Gardner skating. Tries to get in. Nice defense by the Knights on that one. Shackard unable to keep it in as the puck goes zooming by him. Pucks against butt. Down, back, and around behind that. Has some time. Uses the boards to pass to himself. Nice stick by the Knights player to take it from him. And Knights try to gain the zone and end up putting the puck in their own bench.
Truth. Somebody has the boards at 10 you here.
All right, we will have a center zone face-off.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Shackart for the draw. Shackart wins the draw, goes down as he does so. Still gains the zone. Here's Wise. Wise tries to pull, has it knocked off his stick. Wise hits Krupke. Krupke keeps him in the Hartman. Hartman back down to Shackart. Shackart tries it. Wise as he's driving the slot. Nice defense. Knights gain the zone. Shot. Playing his little glove and hang on to that one. Oh, and Shackart takes a hit right in the head for no apparent reason. He's down for the moment.
Let him fight! Let him fight! Let him fight, ponytails.
Offsetting penalties. Hartman goes into the box along with one of the Knights players.
I'm going in the box and defending Shackard again. I really let him fight. Let's get to it. We're 2 years away from that anyway, so let's get to it.
All right. Face off to the right-hand side of Wangs. 5-on-5. 4 minutes left, second period. All right, Shackart for the draw, wins it. Cujo behind. Up to Phillips. Phillips looking, using the boards right up to Wise. Beautiful play. Wise pulls in, gets hooked. Still somehow gets a shot off. Right off of the ref, that puck goes. Wise gains the puck again. Tries to dump it back over to Phillips. Nothing going. Kept in. Cujo moves. Trying to get a shot, looking for a rebound as Wise tries the net. Wise over to Phillips. Phillips loses it. Or I'm sorry, Shackart loses it for a second. Again, nice keep by Cujo. Nice backup by Wise on that to hold Cujo's position as he skated in. Wise comes away with that puck. Shackart's going for a change on the bench. Oh, nice play by Wise to use the back of the net. Phillips trying to center to Hubert. Hubert goes back down around to Wise. Wise loses it for a second. Decides to try and go back up top. 2 cups, 2-0 going.
That's like a beast.
Knights dump it down in the far corner. Cujo the first one to get to it. Trying to get it out. Do. Again, nope. Kept in by the Knights. All the way down. Oh, nice stick by Hubie. Hubie takes it. Oh. Shot. Phillips back to right back to Phillips. Picked off. Kupski will chip up. There comes Evans. Evans skating. Draws the hit and keeps going. Still looking. Hits Smith. Nice play. Does not make it through. Right back over to Smith. Smith looking. Shot looking low. Trying to hit Marsh for the tip. Evans, nice footwork. Keeps it in. Smith comes and gains the puck. Smith tries that short angle shot. Nothing going. And Knights are going to just ice the puck and get a change. 1:48 left, second period. Face off to the left of the United goaltender. Hubie for the draw. Evan Smith out there as well. Morris and Gauthier. Bouncing puck just over the Bobcat stick. Smith brings the puck. Nice pass into the center, unable to hit Hubie. Knights again gain the zone. Gauthier first one to the puck, down and around Morris, all the way up. Up and out goes the puck. Nicely read and picked off by Smith. Smith tries to pull it in. Gets hit by two different nice players. Hubie comes, gains the puck. All the way back up top. Shot looking low. Nice. Little tip right there by Evans. Hubert comes away with the puck. Tries to get it back down and around over to Smith. Nothing going. Nice. They are able to get it out. Nice hustle by Morris. Morris first one to the puck, skating around, pulls up, decides to go back the opposite way. Just past Gautier's stick. Knights come away with it. Shot far and wide. Smith unable to handle that one as he goes in for a change. Bobcats are going to get a change here. Picked up by Gauthier. Knights down and out, no ice. 25 seconds left. Morris to the puck. Looking. Morris dumps it back down and around. Jacko picks it up. Goes all the way up the bump. Oh, nice little move. Pulls up. Up to Gauthier. You got 8 seconds left. Gautier's driving. Got time. Nice stick by the nice player right at the last second. And Knights will get a penalty on that one with 1 second left in the second period.
How's the other game going? Who they play?
Rocky Mountain Rough Riders?
Colorado.
And that's going to be the end of the second period. Bobcats 5, Knights 0.
Yeah, they were reading.
All right, Bobcats looking to set it up. Wise gains his own. Back to Gauthier. Gauthier walks. right back over to Wise. Wise skates in, looking for a call. Oh, right across to Cujo on that one. Could not handle it. Knights are able to get it out of the zone. In the zone, tried a dipsy duel, does not make it through. Gautier gains the zone, drops it back, right to Wise. Wise looking, Wise over to Cujo. Cujo again, right back up to Wise. Wise dumps it back down to Gautier. Gautier walks in, shot. Glove save. Alright. Run time it is, because they are up by 5 going into the third period. Roughly a minute left on the power play. Wise for the draw. Bobcats come away with it. Cujo all the way over to Gautier. Gautier looking. Shot. Kept in. Hartman gets it up to Gautier. Gautier over. Trying. Behind the net. Looking. Hartman goes the other way. Pulls back. All the way up top to Gautier. Shot low. Nice save by the nice goaltender on that one. Saw it at the last second.
Goalie!
Alright, Phillips, Gardner, Stapleton, Krupski, and Edelstein. Knights do get it out. Phillips regains the zone. Shot. Far corner. Edelstein gains the puck. All the way up top to Stapleton. Smart play. Stapleton point blank shot. Gardner behind the net. Puck does come down and out. Knights are able to get it all the way down and out. Stapleton comes, wrangles in the puck. Pulls up behind the net. Power play is over. Krupski looking. Pulls up. Back over to Gardner. Gardner gains his zone. Shot. Late pad save. All the way up top. Stapleton shot. High and wide. Krupski keeps it in. Takes a hit on the far side board. As does Phillips. Edelstein coming in to help out. I believe the Knights will be getting a penalty for the constant hit on Phillips. Well, Phillips will be getting one as well. Offsetting penalties, 5 on 5.
You know how much they knew already? Mason will be disappointed.
All right, Hubert for the face-off. Comes away with it again. Kept in by Krupski. Krupski down to the corner. Knights do get it out. Down. Krupski giving chase. Easily gets to that puck. Down and out. Over. Oh, to Stapleton. Stapleton tripped. Bobcats get it out. Smith to Evans. Evans looking. Drops it back over to Smith. Smith, point blank shot does not get through. Evans pulls up. Looking. Knights trying to get it down and out. They do get it out of the zone. Uses the sideboard. Rubbed out by Stapleton. Nice play. Here comes Hubert. Hubert skating up. Gets through. He and Smith are both tag teaming that puck. Hubert all the way across. Knights able to get it out again. Trying to dump it in. Nothing going. Morris has the puck. I see stick whacked. He's still skating. Now he's taken down. Nope, no hook. Knights again down behind their own net, trying to get that puck out of their defensive zone. They do for a moment. Morris looking right back up to Edelstein. Edelstein to Morris again. Edelstein looking over to Mello. Mello up to Bump. Bump over to Smitty. Smitty drives it in, loses it, has it knocked off his stick. Again, Knight's trying to get it up and out. Nothing going. Bump curls around. Has time and space. Decides to skate it all the way in himself. Shot from the blue line. That's also by Smitty. Smitty keeps it in over the far board. Going down and around. Smitty giving chase. Nicely kept in by Edelstein on that one. Edelstein trying to get it to Smith. Knight's having a hell of a time trying to get it out. They do finally get it out. Cujo dumps it back down in. Bobcats are going to get a few fresh legs on the ice. Shot down and in. Here comes Cujo. Cujo picks up. Loses it. Dumps it back down to Gautier. Gautier looks up. Just behind Hartman. Cujo again. Wrangles in the puck. Over to Shackhart. Shackhart all the way to Wise. Fall off the far board. Hartman and Wise gain the zone. Hartman uses Wise as a screen. Drives that one in. Shot just a little wide. Shackhart to Hartman. Hartman has it picked off again. Shag up for the draw, and Knights come away with it, trying to go down around and get it out. Nothing going. Are able to finally get it out of the zone. Nice little move. Nice hustle by Cujo. Cujo wins the race to that puck. All there to Hartman. Hartman right over to Shackhart. Shackhart right up to Wise. Wise. Knights dump it down in, get it in the zone. Gautier looking, goes all the way over to Hartman. And Knights have a player getting a shot. Not much of a shot on that one. Cujo down around over to Gardner. Gardner up and out. Knights gain the zone again. Wise. Cujo right back to Wise. Wise bouncing puck, loses it on that far board. Nice defense by Krupke, not allowing the shot to get through. Knights going up top, nobody there. Wise looking for Gardner. And Knights gain the zone. Shot to the far board. Nelson, nice stick by him. Stapleton's going to get the puck. Stapleton pumps it up to Gardner. Gardner up. Tries to get it filled. Something going. Right back. Reed Gardner gains the puck again. Down into the zone. And away he goes. Down he goes. Squished he goes. Nice, just desperately trying to get the puck out of the zone. Nice play by Stapleton. Knight's looking to get a shot. Nicely defended by Hubie. Puck ends up right back onto Hubie's stick. Hubie tries to dump it down and nothing going. And that's icing. 5 minutes left, third period.
You could tell we started our interview. We're in hibernation.
know, Sunday catches us by surprise a little bit for not like.
No.
Well, no, but last time it was a little like, what's going on here?
Oh yeah, like first period.
Yeah.
Is Lennon good to play Sunday? Yeah.
As far as I know. All right, Bobcats again, face off win, catch in by Mel, smart play, dumps it down and in. Giving chase to Smitty.
I'm just going to
A horse race.
All right, Knights get it out, gain the zone, looking, trying to get a shot. Stapleton, nice stick. A nice stick by Miller as well. Stapleton driving up, skating up. He's got some speed and some room. Dumps it all the way over to Evans. Evans, a shot, does not make it through. Smith gets the puck, skating in, tries to take a shot, nothing going. Fans on that one. Knights all the way across, gain the zone, looking for a shot, nothing going. Nice stick by Mel, up and over lanes. Knights still have the puck, no one challenging them. Right in the breadbasket of Langs on that one. Smith tries to go over to Evans, nothing going. Knights gain the zone again. Looking for a shot, whoa, nothing going. Right up to Evans. Evans trying to settle the puck down, gain the zone. He just flipped that puck to himself as the puck just will not settle down. Looks like he took a stick in the midsection possibly. Knights again are able to get it out of the zone, picked off. But Cartier as he goes down. All right, 2.5 left. Lang settles the puck down for Morris. Morris time. Banged on that one real quick. Knights up. Picked off again by Gautier. Here comes Bump. Bump loses it for a second. Regains it. Nice hustle by Bump all the way over to Morris. Morris was looking for Gardner behind him. Bump comes away at the puck. Looking. Skating. Hits Hubie for the one-timer. Off the blocker and up. Hubie again comes away at the puck from behind the net. Skating. Ships it all the way over to Morris. Morris chips it down back into the corner. Bumps again. Bump tries to hit Hubert. A little bit behind him. Morris comes away with it. And that's goes away the Knights goaltender. Minute and a half left, third period. Hubert overskates it. Gardner back to Hubie. Hubie looking, having his stick popped a few different times. Drops it to Gardner. Gardner look. Skates behind the net. Still has the puck. Rubbed off the puck behind the net. Again. Bum comes away with it. Hubert loses it for a second. Kept in by Hubert. Hubert looking all the way across. Tried to hit Gautier just out of his reach. Gautier lays a hit and goes down himself as well. Puck down, Edelstein gains the puck, pulls up, Shackhart pushes it forward. Shackhart, Edelstein driving, Shackhart. Wise, down and around, looking for either Edelstein or Shackhart in the slot. Still looking, drop passes to Cujo. Cujo loses it for a second, regains his own puck. And Gautier and Neuser, I believe, are going at it right at the blue line. And that will be the end of the game. Bobcats 5, Knights 0. Lang is Lennon. Love and life.